Okay. I'm going to do two more because I don't think I'm going to go live today. I might go live tomorrow. How long are you doing? Cancer. All right. I know. That's wonderful. Okay, so can I get... oh, that was too many. I'm trying to do this. You need to be patient. You were doing really well. Don't mess it up now. Okay, we're going to... This is gratitude, sorry. Gratitude for my cancers. Something they can focus on being grateful for. Action steps. Okay, that's the one, eh? Yeah, it's a lot of these. This came up in one of the other ones, too, the other day. Consciously celebrating the blessings of life is a part of an integrated spiritual practice. It is a form of bowing to the mystery. And that's quotes by Miranda McPherson. Jeez, tops me. Make a list of 5 blessings in your life. Add to it once a week, and each month take a few minutes to reflect on all the blessings you have. And the more you add to it, no matter what it is, you're going to see how very quickly that list gets long. And when you can reflect back on it and completely understand where you're at and how much you actually have, and as long as you're breathing, that's the first and foremost one, because as long as you're breathing, you can make changes, and you can change your mind, and you can listen and hear and do all the things better. So that's really important to understand, and I think that's something, because this is the year of healing. It's a 9-year. It's a healing year. 2025, yeah, 9-year. So as part of healing, so we go into 2026, and we're strong as strong can be. So apparently I need to talk about that. So this is a self-care one. Something for the month of April my cancers can do to show themselves love, show up for themselves, empower themselves, and give all the love in the world to themselves. What? Okay, I'm not done. Hold up. Okay. It's the same. It's this one. I'm telling you, there's a theme. Because I shuffled these a lot. But this is where we learn, and this is where we start. And I had to start there, and I still have to go back to basics a lot of times just to bring myself back. And understand that every struggle, when you can find that center space, is your act of showing yourself self-love and self-care, and just let me rephrase that, just showing up for yourself. Actually showing up for yourself every day is your first and foremost form of self-care. So when we do that in even the most minuscule of ways, the ones that we don't even think about, those are the ones that really matter the most. It's how we show up for ourselves. So self-care is so much more than a beauty regimen or an external thing you do. It has to start within your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. A pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. And that's by Carrie Ann Moss. Meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow and be happy and at peace. How can you implement those needs into your daily life? When you show up for yourself in a more intentional way, a way to understand that I can intentionally take myself out of this chaos and just not be involved. I can say, well, I don't like when people do that, and instead of just being there and not saying anything, just showing up and saying, I don't care to participate in that. I don't care to hear or talk about that. You're standing up for yourself, and you're showing yourself that you matter, and you're doing something different than before, and all those ways are beneficial, and they start to open up new opportunities. Okay, so can I get an angel number for my cancers? We want some inspiration, some meditation. Are you going to drop it? You're caught on my fingers. I guess that's the one. When they do that, it's 1818. Willpower, yes. Achievement, success, progress, prosperity, ambition, courage, and fortune.
And some grapes.
And some grapes.
And I'll put.
Okay, sit down, baby.
And I'll put.
Okay, you're not listening.
And I'll put. What?
And there you go. Sit with your snack. Significant events are on the horizon for you. You will make great strides in your endeavors and gain invaluable experiences. The right people and resources will come your way, presenting excellent opportunities and positive changes. Embrace your journey towards greatness. That one's a really good one. 1818. So you start seeing that on receipts, license plate numbers start showing up. Just remember, that's what they're telling you. You have the willpower. You have the power to show up for yourself, to be grateful for what we have, to find all of the beauty that's already around you. And that's really important, because when you can do that, you'll be surprised how much more opens up all the time. And of course, I want one of these affirmations for my cancers, because these are great to come back to in times of chaos, and to do what we do. We want to speak life into ourselves and not transformation. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm going to try and hold this up so that light's not working. Hold on. See if that works. That way, if you want to screenshot it and write it down. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Make sure you do those check-ins, because Rome wasn't built in a day. And when you get to that point where you're like, I'm not getting anywhere, things aren't working out, you pull yourself back. Start looking out. If you're not where you expected to be, but you're getting there and you're moving towards that, don't punish yourself for where you're at, because where you're at is right where you need to be. And when you can understand that and celebrate that and give yourself that strength in that life, you're allowing yourself to, one, show up for yourself, which is the one thing that we should always be doing. You get to dream for bigger, and you'll celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. Hopefully this helps, my cancers. I want to write this down quickly before I forget, and then we'll move on to who's next. Gemini. All right. I love you guys, and I hope this helps.